Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to be cutting through a pretty dense stack of technical documentation. Our mission is to figure out the true profile of one specific piece of gear, the NTI E-4GU-1 4G modem.
Right, and what we found is that this isn't just a standard, $140 USB stick. The sources really frame this as something more. A critical connectivity solution for remote infrastructure.
So it's a USB stick, sure, but with a hidden purpose.
Exactly. It's meant to turn simple sensors into, well, mission control alerting systems.
Okay, so let's get into that, because my first thought is, why would NTI integrate a complex, dedicated alerting system into just a standard modem stick?
It's a really good question.
You see, right away, its primary function isn't, browsing the web.
Got it all.
It's explicitly designed to send simple SMS text messages directly to a pager or a cell phone.
And that raises the real question, why SMS?
Yeah.
I mean, in this day and age, right?
Exactly. Why not modern IP monitoring?
Well, so what here is reliability. Pure and simple. If your main network infrastructure fails, if that modem loses its sophisticated IP connection, SMS often still gets through.
Ah, so it's a dedicated failsafe.
It's an autonomous critical alert tool. It just kicks into gear when a connected sensor goes outside a configurable range. You do need a SIM card that supports SMS, which of course isn't included.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So for that kind of mission, the connectivity has to be, well, universal.
Absolutely. The sources lay it out pretty clearly. It covers modern fourth-generation 4G LTE bands, and crucially, bands 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 28, but it's also backwards compatible.
All the way back to 3G and even
ancient 2G infrastructure, GSM, GPRS, EDGE, all the old stuff. So you can deploy this in a major city on a high-speed network or, way out in a rural spot where you're lucky to get a 2G signal.
And that flexibility is baked right into the hardware, isn't it? I'm looking at the description of the antenna ports.
Exactly right. The device includes 2 physical CRC9 ports.
Which aren't your typical connectors.
No, they're these durable screw-in types. And they let you attach, well, massive external antenna, sold separately, of course, to radically increase your signal strength.
Of course.
But that's the difference between a successful deployment and, total data loss when you're pulling a signal from miles away.
Okay, so just as we're getting comfortable with how robust this all is, we found something truly bizarre lurking later in the document.
Oh yeah, this is a weird one.
Right after detailing all the 4G frequencies, the text just suddenly claims the NTI E-4GU-1. It says it locates an Ultra HD 8K 4320p 60Hz DisplayPort display up to 100 meters, 328 feet, from a video source using optical fiber.
Hold on, are we still talking about the same device?
Same product document.
The $140 USB stick that sends text messages.
The very one.
I mean, that's just technically impossible. There's no way this little modem can handle 8K video transmission over fiber.
So what's going on there?
It has to be a copy-paste error, a huge one. They must have grabbed a boilerplate description from a completely different NTI fiber optic product and just dropped it in.
That is a phenomenal error. It really reflects the chaos of managing complex product lines, maybe.
For sure.
Shifting gears back to the reality of the purchase. Beyond the price, you get free USA shipping and a solid 2-year NTI warranty. Pretty standard incentives.
Right. And they'll even offer you a 5% saving if you pay by check or wire transfer. So what does this all mean for you, the learner?
The NTI E-4GU-1 is a multiband 4G USB stick, yes, but its primary identity is as a rugged, automated, critical SMS alerting system.
A very specialized tool. But consider this final thought on tracking your system components. The operating firmware requirements for this single device are strictly dependent on the purchase date.
Ah, yes, the date cutoff.
Models bought after November 14th, 2022 require firmware revision 4.21 or newer.
And if you purchase before that date,
You'll need 2.60 or newer.
Which means if you're running a large IT environment, you can't just buy a replacement stick and assume it's compatible. You need a dedicated inventory management system just to track the required firmware revision based on when you happen to buy it. It just emphasizes the hidden complexity of managing even seemingly simple hardware.